Гуляю по торговому центру под таблетками со стертым хуем в кровь. Ля-ля-ля-ля-ля. Я нюхаю, ебусь, так больше не могу. Снова тянет Тропарева. А значит, прощай, Рома. Не позорюсь за донаты в интернете никогда. Заиду, да. Заиду, да. Заиду, да. Заиду, да. В общем, всем привет от Ромы Желудя и Славы КПСС в моем лице. Ладно, I'm joking. I'm here. It's a park near Новочеркасская station because Ladожskая is closed and repairing, on reconstruction, I would say. And okay, no connection, no connection. Ой, English speaking, Надя. I don't know what to say, but I'm bored. I'm bored and a bit down. But I've done some work today. I've been to clinic, state clinic, just ordinary state one near my home to deal with my back pain. I've been to neurologist and he prescribed some procedures like massage and some exercises that I should do there. Also, when somebody comes near me, I feel like it will be possible to catch my phone from my hands, and it will be all right. There is a feeling. Don't trust your feelings for 100%, please. Oh my God. Yep. So it's cloudy and the weather is kind of suppressing. I feel suppressed. I need more breath. Yeah, what was I talking about? I was talking about I feel irritation on people around me. Just I feel like I don't have defense. I'm unprotected and everyone can hit me again. I don't know. I feel that every time I'm a bit tired because it's my weak spot, maybe unconscious one that I couldn't get into the conscious area, and that's the point. Yeah, guys. So what was the idea I was talking about? My gosh, I don't remember. It's absolutely logical video. Yeah, I started to list things that I've done so far today, and today is now it's around 5 p.m. It's like 9 minutes to 5. Yep. So I said that I've been to neurologist. After that, I returned home to take my passport because I needed to go to skiing clinic because I was bothered today in the morning while having shower and looking after that at the mirror that I had some acne or something that were unusual and too red. I was nervous that is it contaminated or not. I decided to come to skin clinic to check it. Yeah. So neurologist after that work. Yeah. I've been to work. I decided not to touch anything and go there. But when after that I went. I tried to go to the area where there is a skin department. Let's call it like this. However, I had another thing to do. I needed to take my mom's pills. I had a prescription, but it was for free. But if in Russia something is for free, it means that you've got some hemorrhoid with it. So you need to find it. You need to call a lot to other different departments to check where is it and is there this kind of pill or not. Okay, so fortunately there came this. Fortunately these pills came to some symmetry, some chemistry. Symmetry is another thing that I want to talk to you about. Yeah, so the chemistry is next to the skin department, so I decided to collaborate these activities. So firstly, I decided to go to pharmacy, aka chemistry. For that, I needed to go to Ladorskaya metro station, which is closed. However, it's not a big deal now again because the place where I needed to go is next to Novocherkasskaya, but it's like 2 steps after Ladorskaya. Okay, I took a bus and I got off in Novocherkasskaya station. After that, from Novocherkasskaya, I needed to go by tram for about 3 steps. But I missed my stop, and I missed not one, I missed 2 stops. It means that I don't know what it means. However, it was rather fatal. It wasn't an easy situation because the tram stopped like crossing the crossing the bridge, so far away from the place where I needed to get off. But I didn't say that I waited for the tram for a while, just for some time. And when I step off the tram, I realized that there is a traffic jam to the opposite side. I mean, to the side where I needed to go back. And I was shocked, and I was quite angry. I would say extremely, I would say very angry to myself. Like I'm stupid. And why I missed 2 stops. Okay. I was angry and tired, but there were nothing to do. There was nothing to do because it wasn't a good idea to spend time waiting again the tram, and there are less trams here than next to Novocherkassk, so the choice was less. So I decided to go on foot. Go back on foot. Guys, I asked one woman, and this woman was kind of homeless person. Okay, sorry, I'm joking. No, she wasn't too adequate. I just standing on the traffic light. I just turned around, and the only person who I decided to talk to was this woman, because others were even worse. And I asked her, but I realized that there was something on her mouth, like here, and her eyes wasn't very clear. Guys, I know that I sound like extremely human hating person, but still. And this woman said, "Oh, you can't go to Novocherkasky Prospect like this. Oh, it's too difficult." I said, maybe I can go there, because there were some trees, and it looked like a park for me. I asked her, "Is it possible?" And she said, "There is a river there. I don't know how to do it." Oh, so it's kind of, it was kind of unpleasant, I would say. So, but I didn't listen to her, and I decided to do what I had decided to do. And I went to this river and with trees, and crossed the road. It wasn't very easy. If there is somebody who is here now who continued listening to this moment, guys, you are very cool. You're very cool, because my narration is awful. Guys, if you write something like, "My God, how she speaks, she is unbearable." Oh, guys, I agree with you. My speech isn't clean, and frankly, I consider this recording as a therapy. It's my therapy. Yeah, guys, I don't insist that channel that I lead is something really interesting, But if you ask me why do I lead this channel, it's my therapy, guys. The answer is very simple. Is this my therapy? And but it doesn't mean that I don't respect you, guys. I respect you very much, because only very strong people can stand this. Mwah, 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 mwah. Thanks a lot. Okay, let's continue. So after coming to this opposite side of the road and next to the river, I met some woman with 2 peeing dogs. exactly they were being when I started talking to her, to girls, by the way, to females, dog females. And I asked her, dear woman, I'm joking, could you please help me and answer me, how can I get to Novocherkassky Prospect? Now I'm talking and I'm like it feels like deja vu or like flashback to my studying English, where there were some kind of conversation. Yeah, how can I get to Nevsky Prospect? Where is the Neva Riva? Masha Petrova, blah blah blah. Sorry for my distraction. Yep. So the girl, the woman, so she's not a girl, in her 50s. Sorry again for my ageism. And she said, of course you can come there. Go, please, go. Go straight on. Around 3 stops. After that, you turn right and you go like diagonally a little bit, and you'll come there. Yeah. So around 4 steps. I needed to go for 4 steps. I was so irritated and yes, so shocked and angry with myself. I can't explain. I'm tired, and I wanted to drop this idea and to cry, and to shout how it could happen, that I'm in this ass. And she said, by the way, look, there is a stop, and you can take any bus, but you should check if they go to Novocherkasskaya. Look, the 21st bus. You know, guys, one distraction more. No, I'm a bit crazy now with you, because there were crazy circumstances. How could I feel that I saw the 21st bus? This bus goes next to my home. I live where I live, you know? But okay, it's not correct. It used to go next to my home. It used to stop next to my home. And now I see it next to Novocherkasskaya station, not next to, but in this area. And moreover, in absolutely unusual area. How should I feel? It's like Alice in Wonderland, where everything is turned upside down. But I'm glad that I use lots of I'm using lots of Lexis. Yeah, guys. So go further with me if you want. If you didn't switch off the phone and break it off the stones after watching this. I said thank you to this woman, and she said, the 21st, it can go, but check if it goes to Novocherkasskaya or Ladyrskaya. I said 21st. It doesn't go for sure. Okay, but fortunately, the next bus came fast, and it was the 5th bus. I jumped into the bus, and she said, around 3 stops. Okay, I went one stop and got off, but I saw that the 21st went further, but mine turned left. So the 21st went to place where I needed to get. Okay, so I went off the fifth bus, and I decided to check how was it possible that I missed two stops, but I needed to go 3 stops. How is it possible? And I decided to check. So I just caught a woman, the third one, by the way. The third one, and I asked the third woman how can I get to Novocherkassky Prospect. She said with a hole between her teeth, nice hole by the way, and and she said that, sorry, I'm not local too. She said, sorry, I'm not local too. So I'm not local, guys. Okay, this woman goes her way, and I met the final woman in my story. No, but there was a man further. Okay, this woman, I asked her directly, if I go like this, so directly, can I get to Novocherkassky Prospect? And she said yes. There was only one answer. I saw lots of beautiful trees and the beautiful bridge. I went through this beautiful bridge, and while going through this beautiful bridge, I realized that there is a fence. There was a fence. There was a fence protecting these trees. So there is no entrance to this park, as I thought that it was park. I saw, but later I saw a path going like around, before, in front of this park, the streets. Okay, I finished my crossing the bridge. I stepped to this path, and I realized that it wasn't a park. It was a cemetery. Yes, I know, guys, that everybody will finish our life path there. But, I prefer coming to the cemetery when I want to come to the cemetery, not just in random situation. When I stupidly, for example, when I stupidly missed 2 stops. But it happens, guys, it happens. No people, cemetery. I looked a bit further and I saw an entrance to the cemetery. So I hoped that this woman didn't lie to me, and through this cemetery I can come to Novocherkassky Prospect. And I decided to do it. And I go to the cemetery. I met some man who was smoking hardly, And I decided to ask him, is it possible to come to Novocherkassky Prospect? Nothing unusual, the same question. And he gave me direction. He said, of course, go through the cemetery. And guys, I really walked through the cemetery within 1 minute. It took me 1 minute to go through the cemetery. And after that, I just went through some workshop kind of where they make monuments or some other stuff connected with cemeteries. It wasn't pleasant. It wasn't my plan again today. However, still, and I finished my journey through the cemetery, and I finally came to some yards. Not to Novocherkassky Prospect, but these yards looked familiar for me. Finally, I did not feel like stranger, like Englishman in New York. Yeah. Oh my God. This is the end of my travel, because I finally coming through these yards, I got to Novocherkassky Prospect and exactly to the place where I needed. This is the good news. Yeah. After that, there were some other circumstances where the woman in Novocherkassky Prospect did not want to give me pills because there was another shape of pills. They were granules, not just pills. But I learned logic. Yeah, I'm learning logic, by the way, guys. I recommend you to learn logic. Logic is not just a figure of speech. Logic is a subject. You do know that there is a subject by Aristotle which is called logic. Very useful. When you start it, nobody can manipulate you a lot. Like, manipulation is another thing, but nobody can persuade you or... 1 second, I've forgotten this word. Insist. No, let's say persuade. Nobody can persuade you to do something that you don't want to do. Convince, yeah. Nobody can convince you in illogical things. Because if you know that Depakin is valproic acid. This is the chemical composition, yeah? And if the shape is another, it means nothing. Because you are prescripted with chemical elements. Your organism needs elements, and the shape, is it granules or pills, it doesn't mean that it is another element. Yeah? Pills could be blue, they could be white, and it could be granules or could be pills. Anyway, it is the valproic acid. And I said it to a woman. Woman wasn't pleasant, but she gave me this medicine. Okay, after that I went to skin department, and the woman told me that I should not have come. I should not have come, because she said it. I should not have come, because my acne that I consider as possibly contaminative, you should go to your clinic, to infectionist. I can consider what they could say. Like go out to skin department because it's a problem with your skin. Okay, I said that I've heard that skin is their competence, specialization, and they must serve me. She wasn't happy to hear that. Absolutely wasn't happy. But she found the time and the doctor. And the doctor. And the doctor had a meeting with me in 10 minutes after talking to this receptionist. So guys, be persistent. Be persistent. Of course, you should not be rude or aggressive. Maybe I'm a bit aggressive or a bit rude, but it's just because of a lack of experience to insist on what I want. And don't be afraid to be too rude. It's better to be rude than to be like acceptive everything. What do you think? Do you agree with me? What is better? Okay, now I feel a bit like shamey chick. Like a person who did maybe something wrong, but at the same time I feel proud of myself that I really got that I wanted to get. It isn't that bad. Okay guys, sorry for wasting your time. I hope okay, let's record back. Sorry. Thank you for spending your time with me. I'm very happy that there are people who like watching my videos. See you.